Good morning. My name is Mr. Fuller. I'm the principal at the Woodbridge Academy for Allied Health and Biomedical Sciences. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to check out our open house video, which is being produced by our students here. Just one of the many talents that they all possess. Today we're going to be discussing some of the programs here, also what it is we're looking for in students at our school, and what it is that makes us special. From my perspective, this is a new experience for me, as I am new here. This is my second year in this building, but I found it to be extremely welcoming, very warm environment, and very geared towards learning. Our students here are very driven. They're all high achieving students, and they come here with a purpose. Many want to get into the medical field in college or beyond college. Some want to become doctors, some want to become nurses, some want to just get into medical research. But we do offer all of that training in some way, some fashion, and that's what makes us special, and that's what makes us stand out here in Middlesex County and makes us a great choice for your high school career. We look for well-rounded students. Obviously, students that come here are very high-achieving students. There's no doubt. They test well, they get good grades, they take their academics seriously, but there's more to it than just academics. And that's an important part. We need well-rounded students. You can't just be all about academics 24/7, 365 days a year. It can't just be all academics. You have to have other interests, because you're going to be challenged in a way here through your academics that you're going to need outlets. You're going to need to be playing tennis. You're going to need to be out with friends. You're going to need to do other things than just academics. We prepare our students for college and beyond. I can't tell you how many times in just the short time that I've been here that I get emails from students, or I get emails forwarded to me, and they talk about how this place really prepared them for college, how college seems easy for them, going to university after coming here, and how rigorous this place is. So I think that the challenge of being here is really what sets us above the rest.
What is one word you would use to describe this academy?
Well, I would definitely use the word intense. I won't lie that the school definitely is more difficult than not regular high school. But if you have a passion for medicine, if you're really interested in learning about these niche topics, you'll have success. And with that passion, you will be able to succeed in this school.
As you know, we are the Woodbridge Academy for Allied Health and Biomedical Sciences. So I think that as the students progress through the years, they're getting a little bit of both sides of that with the entire program. There's strictly medical classes where you're going over medical terminology and those types of things, specific, topics in medicine itself. But you're also getting some of that other side of it, which is the biomedical side, which is, researching. It's a different track than being a medical doctor, but, it kind of encompasses really the entire medical field. And you are being trained by medical professionals. The student body here at the school is fantastic. Very warm, very welcoming, always willing to help somebody else. I'm amazed on a monthly basis when I put out something to all the teachers for highlights, just to highlight what the students are doing, not just in school but outside of school. And I'm amazed at some of the things that students do outside to help their communities. And that's one of the big things, and that's another thing, kind of going back to what we talked about before, which is what we're looking for, well-rounded students. Part of that is being very active in the community. It's what we teach here.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Elko, the school counselor in Woodbridge. As Mr. Fuller stated, we offer all honors, advanced placement, and dual credit courses. But being in middle school, you may not even know what that means, so I want to explain. Honors, you know. You probably are honors students. Advanced placement courses are highly rigorous courses that culminate into a final exam for which you could possibly obtain college credit. Dual credit or dual enrollment courses are classes taught either by our faculty or an actual college professor. AP and dual college credit courses do not guarantee you receive this credit. It all depends on which college you attend after successfully completing high school. This sounds like a lot, right? It is. We do not deny that. We ask a lot of our students. When you attend Woodbridge Academy, you immediately begin these college credit opportunities. If you begin to get overwhelmed, don't worry. Our National Honor Society hosts peer tutoring almost daily, including Saturdays, to assist you in courses they've already completed successfully. We also have school counselors, a district social worker, and a student assistance counselor, all of whom will be more than willing to help you through the stress that may arise from time to time. You will be challenged. You will have rigor in your courses, and you will sometimes be stressed. We will all be here with you every step of the way to help you succeed. In Woodbridge, students take a minimum of 3 sciences per year. There is a very large focus on medicine, but that does not mean you can only attend if you want to be a doctor. This certainly is a major focus, but let's be clear, 100% of our students do not go on to be a doctor. Some look to be nurses, physical therapists, physician assistants, lawyers, or business-related professionals. You should certainly have an interest in medicine coming here, but you may decide along the way that it is not the profession you decide to pursue. That's okay. You must, however, love science. Remember, 3 science courses per year is the minimum you will take at this school. I'm sure most of you want to know, what are we looking for? We are looking for well-rounded, diverse students with a passion for learning, particularly STEM. You must have already completed a minimum of Algebra 1 by the end of your 8th grade year. We look for good grades, and we look for a good interview. We don't want our students to be all academic and never have fun, though. We have clubs, and we hope you will be involved in them should you be accepted. The clubs generally change with the population's interests, so I don't like to name them, but this film will introduce you to a variety of in-school extracurricular activities. Our students also participate in a great deal of outside of school. They shadow medical professionals, join research teams at the college level, volunteer in all different fields, although primarily medical, and some even join their home school robotics or drama clubs, just as an example. Being such a small school, we only have a few sports. We have a combined girls and boys soccer team in the fall, girls basketball in the winter, softball in the spring, and boys tennis also in the spring. Should you wish to play a sport we don't offer, you may do so at your sending district, also referred to as your home district, but your parents are responsible for getting you to practice, and you are only dismissed early for games. It's a difficult thing to manage, but our students do that every single year. You are not completely cut off from your home district if you come here. You're still a part of that town. If once you viewed this film about our Woodbridge Academy, you decide to apply, go to admissions.mcvts.net and create an account. Once you sign in, click on Start a New Application. All MCVTS applications are through this site, so be sure to choose the Academy application. Fill out all of the information requested. Be sure to have a copy of your birth certificate available on the device you are using, as you will be requested to upload it, and also have your school counselor's email address to be sure they can upload the appropriate documents we request. I hope you enjoy this film, and I would like to thank our wonderful students who created it for us.
Hi, my name is Esha and I edited this film. Prior to coming to the school, the art of motion graphics and film editing was completely foreign to me. However, midway through freshman year, we were required to create a documentary about the different stages of human growth and development. Through that project, I was introduced to the world of editing, which has complemented my academics for the past 4 years. I personally believe that artistic qualities are crucial for aspiring medical professionals because they allow us to develop creative perspectives for when the time finally comes to save lives. I am one of many students in this school who are skilled in a form of art and use it to express their love of medicine.
Hi, my name is Eliza Pamplona and I was the videographer for this film. I got into videography because when I go on trips with my family, I'd love to take photos and videos to capture the moment. Though this school focuses on hard skills and STEM learning, being able to manage my time and learn about myself helps me realize what artistic qualities I can express through means like videography.
Hi everybody, my name is Aksa and I help direct this film. So as many of you already know, the students in our school are extremely talented and our school knows that. So they give us a plethora of opportunities to incorporate our talents and skills into the clubs and activities that we are provided. So personally, I'm involved in student council, and as a part of student council, I have the pleasure of working with different students and different faculty members to foster greater communication and make sure that the student body gets what they want. This has helped me in my future career aspirations because as a healthcare professional, I also want to be involved in the politics side because I want to be a patient advocate, and the best way for me to do that is on the legislative level.
Hello, my name is Jesus Styles and I'm currently a senior at Woodbridge Academy, and today I'll be talking about Tech Expo. During our stay at our school, we got to take many different allied health classes, which allowed us to explore different career paths. For our Tech Expo, we got to work with agriculture and biology and different engineering careers. We found a disease that really affected bees and decided to create a solution that would better diagnose the disease, which would allow for more efficient and proficient treatment for the bees. Overall, Tech Expo is a great way to explore different career paths with the help of the allied classes that we've taken at Woodbridge Academy.
My name is Adaf Saman and I'm current junior.
So can you tell us a little bit about HOSA and your position in HOSA?
So HOSA stands for Health Occupation Students of America, and I'm currently the state president-elect for HOSA. HOSA's mission is to encourage students to find their health career pathway and learn more about it, as well as compete with others from different types of schools. So being a career technical school, every day we see that we learn classes such as dynamics of healthcare, medical terminology, anatomy and physiology, and all of these subjects are subjects in HOSA. So you can compete in medical law and ethics, which we learned in dynamics of healthcare, which is actually what I did my sophomore year. So competing in HOSA made me realize what my likes are and what my dislikes are. For example, I really didn't like human growth and development that I took in freshman year, but I really love medical law and ethics, so it's a career pathway that I might pursue in the future.
Hey everyone, I'm Aisha and I'm a senior.
And I'm Alex, also a senior.
And we both are co-presidents of the Ethics Debate Club.
Ethics Debate Club is truly just a club about striving to come to a common goal through communication with your team members and really speaking your mind.
Outside of Ethics Debate Club, students are able to hone their public speaking skills as well as gain confidence. In other words, they're able to approach real life problems with multiple perspectives.
I'm this year's Model UN president. So Model UN is a club that mocks the actual UN, where we talk about real global issues and come together to make solutions. And this year, what my responsibilities are running the club, get kids ready for conferences, and help everyone build their public speaking skills and debate skills. In terms of this school, although this is a science school, you'd think it wouldn't really be really conducive to a Model UN environment. It actually really does help, because many of our classes spark debates about the science topics we're learning about. We learn to communicate with each other both scientifically and based on our opinions. So in Model UN, we're able to express our opinions as well as bring in our scientific views on the world's issues, which helps a lot of our kids at conferences.
Hi, my name
name is Kayla. I'm a senior editor in the Buzz Newsletter Club. We have quarterly publications, and this year we're really launching our podcast, our bi-weekly current events, our advice column, and our art competitions. Come join us to share creativity and improve your writing skills.
Hi, I'm Nisha.
Hi, I'm Anirudh.
We are both senior co-presidents of the Red Cross. Our club adheres to the ideals of the American Red Cross, which hopes to promote humanitarian aid through the power of our generous volunteers.
Learning about the specific needs within our community has helped us to understand the public health aspect of healthcare, and also to broaden our perspective on the contemporary issues that affect healthcare in the modern world.
Hi, my name is Sonia.
And I'm Ira.
And for the past year or so, Ira and I have worked on writing, illustrating, and publishing a non-fiction book entitled The Power of Venus. This book highlights 20 compelling stories of women in power in today's world.
The teachers, staff, and students at Woodbridge Academy have been so supportive of this process, and we could not have published this book without them.
I pitch and sometimes first base, but mainly pitcher.
So what's it like playing a sport at an academy that is focused on medicine?
It definitely makes you more aware of everything around you, especially like your body. Like in classes we learn about body functions, and in sports you kind of apply that. It's pretty difficult at first to play a sport at the academy. It's a big time commitment because school days are long and sports make it longer. It's difficult to manage your homework, your practices, and your social life. But it's good to have a balance, and once you find that balance, it works well. Playing softball has just made me more driven in general. It gives me something to look forward to at the end of every day. And it helps me get work done in a better way because I want to get work done early.
Hi, I'm Sid, and I'm the soccer captain for the Woodbridge Academy varsity team. Being part of the soccer team is great, where you get to meet coaches who care about you both academically and athletically. We have a great team where you can learn how to work hard and work with others. This allows students to be exposed to extracurriculars that they weren't previously exposed to.
So in addition to working with student council, I'm also involved in Interact. And in Interact, what we focus on is community service that is fueled by the ambitions and passions of the students that are involved. So last year, we applied for a grant and we won $150 to purchase and make flower pots for the elderly in the St. Joseph's Nursing Home.
Hi, my name is Ms. Wilhelmi. I'm a biomedical science teacher here at the Academy of Allied Health and Biomedical Science. And I'm here to answer some questions and talk about our school. So what do you want to know?
What do you think makes this school different from other schools?
What makes our curriculum different is not only are we allied health, but we are biomedical science as well. Having both areas of concentration really leads to an in-depth understanding of medicine and the biomedical science careers. It's not just about doctors and nurses, it's about so much more.
And what do you want your students to learn about the field of medicine?
The field of medicine, like I said, is not just doctors and nurses and phlebotomists and other technicians. We also do research, and that's a main focus here at the Academy with the biomedical science program. We learn to do research, we learn to do case studies of real life situations, and we are applying what we're learning and what's going on in the real world to what's going on around us, and we're learning about all those techniques and medical interventions that are real and happening now. And that's what makes us so different is, I think, is the research portion of our program.
And how have your past work experiences shaped your teaching style and what you teach?
Well, I worked in industry in the international air and ocean freight business for many years. I also did some sales for local medical facilities. And I learned that when you work in an office setting, you have to learn to get along with all different types of people. So when I set my classroom up that way for students to work with other students, so they learn that dynamic and how to get together as a team to produce a product. And the product may not be a product of industry. In this case, sometimes it's a lesson or an activity or creating a model or some other aspect of the learning experience. We also learn about presentation, how a person presents themselves and able to speak and articulate what they're thinking and wanting to say is so important. And I make speeches and doing PowerPoint presentations a major part of the classroom experience as well, because it's so important.
And why do you think this school is a good fit for students who want to pursue medicine?
I think it's a great fit because I think coming here they realize that medicine, it has so many more aspects to it than where they could be pharmacologists or maybe even look into being a lab technician or a researcher or an epidemiologist, and careers that maybe they haven't thought of because they're not always so popular out there, but they find out that there's so many things, even medical writing and animation and learning how to, even updating medical books with drawings and details. I am so thrilled by the work and the time and effort that students put into their models and how they work so hard to demonstrate the different aspects of science in all ways.
And finally, what is one characteristic that you wish to instill in your student before they graduate?
Confidence in themselves. Oftentimes students come in, they're somewhat afraid. I want them to be confident and be able to speak, and speak without hesitation, speak with pride and confident because they've learned the facts, because they have such a great foundation. They're able to go out into the world and be proud of themselves and represent themselves.